Release Nnamdi Kanu and stop spending billions of naira to fight insecurity, FG told. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. President Muhammadu Buhari government's refusal to release Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has brought resentment among many segments of Nigerians, especially in the southeastern region. Days after the appeal court ruling which has discharged the IPOB leader, his freedom is not in sight. The court's decision, which was greeted with euphoria, has now turned into anxiety in the southeast as the decision by the appellate court to free Kanu seemed not to have resonated well with the federal government, which since has not hidden its dissatisfaction to the effect. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Abubakar Malami, had in the aftermath of the ruling insisted that the Court of Appeal only discharged the IPOB leader, but that it did not acquit him. Malami's reaction was contained in a statement by his spokesperson, Umar Gwandu. It excluded any comment or release of the separatist leader from the custody as ordered by the appeal court. But contrary to the federal government's reaction, many prominent Igbo leaders and politicians have advised. Many prominent Igbo leaders and politicians have advised the federal government to obey the court judgment by releasing Kanu. According to them, it will help douse the tension and restore normalcy to the 5 southeastern states, which have borne the brunt of Kanu's unjustified incarceration, albeit as ruled by the court. Prominent among those that have made such a call included the former governor of Anambra State, Chukwuemeka Ezeife. Ezeife, while appearing on a Rise television morning show within the week, said he was ready to kneel or prostrate before President Buhari provided Kanu was released. If President Buhari wants me to kneel down, I will kneel down, just for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Going to the Supreme Court is a waste of time. Everyone in Nigeria is looking for a new Nigeria, he said. The traditional rulers and leaders of religious organizations in the southeast zone have also made a strong call for the release of the separatist leader. However, days after the appeal court's judgment, the body language of the federal government has remained discreet, enveloped in a spiral of silence, keeping the entire nation in dark uncertainty and suspense. Worried by the federal government's action over the court judgment, the General Secretary of the Ohaneze Ndibo, Mazi Okechukwu Isi Guzoro, who spoke to the Daily Post, advised the federal government to consider the option of dialogue, lamenting that the incarceration of Kanu contributed to the insecurity being currently experienced in the southeast. The chief scribe of the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group was conciliatory in his tone. The position of the Igbo at this moment is that the federal government should assist the people of the southeast and the Igbo-speaking area of the south-south, including all the southern Nigeria, to help end the tension that we're experiencing in the southeast as regards to the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. The federal government should consider the option of dialogue and not appeal that judgment. We thank God that the federal government said it was going to weigh all the available options on the table, and we know that one of the available options is not appeal and to seek a political solution as regards the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. With that, the federal solution as regards the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu with Nnamdi Kanu. With that, the federal government will not waste resources to ensure that peace returns to the southeast. Whether they accept it or not, whether they believe it or not, the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu contributed to the insecurity we are having in the southeast. And many criminal elements have taken the advantage of the genuine aspiration of some people who they believe are agitators, who feel that they are sympathetic to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB's incarceration. So his release will douse attention and help the Igbo people to find out who are the real perpetrators of these insecurity challenges we are having. That was important because it was alien to us. We never expected that in this country, where the South is, which was the safest place in Nigeria, will turn out to be another version of Afghanistan. another version of Afghanistan. So, we are telling the federal government, rather than mapping billions of naira in the budget to fight insecurity, they should opt for dialogue, a peaceful way to resolve it without spending billions of naira, he concluded. And I include without even firing a single shot. Okay. The rule of law is suffocating to a death point in Nigeria under oligarchy and not democracy. So you have accepted that his followers are behind the killings. You don't mind, you don't understand. His followers are not. That means you did not read the passage to understand. These people came out saying that. Let me read what they said again, so that I don't misquote them. They said, and I quote, whether they accept it or not, whether they believe it or not, the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu contributed to the insecurity we are having in the southeast. And many criminals and criminal elements have taken the advantage of the genuine aspiration of some people who believe the agitators, taking advantage on the line, who feel that they are sympathetic to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB's incarceration. So his release will douse the tension and help the Igbo people to find out who are the real perpetrators of these insecurity challenges we are having that was imported because it was alien to us. Do you now understand it? So it is not like they are behind it. I've said it severally before. That I strongly, it can't be these people say. How can people who they know say the federal government, they find where and go use finger them, call them terrorists, so that the world will see them as terrorists? No, it's not possible. People are funny because it is easy to understand the game that Buhari and his colleagues are playing. I tell you, there was never a time they meant going for the Igbos. Even from time immemorial, there is too much hatred for the Igbos. Their only desire is to make Kanu die and suffer the Igbos. There should be another approach to the matter because begging is like making them feel more superior than others. Alright, if the judicial system remains mutinous, mosquitoes, and ridiculed to them by this present government, let them know that this is a precedent that may continue. If they don't act to remedy their image with action now, let them not cry if they're not okay with that. See, like I said, I have said it before. You see what is going on in the southeastern region. If these people drop the agitation, now intimidation they happen. Intimidation. If the southern eastern region now say, okay, we know agitate for Biafra again and make Obi step down, I tell you they will remove everything. I've said it before. Now what is going on in the southeastern region, the insecurity is politicized. When they remove what they're supposed to remove, if the people step down for them, or low, or how am I going to drop their own ambitions, you go see that region will return to the peaceful region it once used to be. Alright, so on this note, we come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.